Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the six pack of hot topics. This is topic number 4, and it's called Brady's Backups and how the culture of being around Tom Brady and the Super Bowl champion. That's right. Let me say it again. The Super Bowl champion, New England Patriots. Okay, how the culture has really affected Jimmy Garoppolo and Jacoby Brissett. Now, do you think it has affected him? Right?
Yeah, it definitely has affected him. I think it's multiple things. I think it starts with talent evaluation from
Sure.
Belichick and McDaniels and those guys.
Yeah.
I think it's coaching up by McDaniels also and the other
Sure.
offensive
How
guys.
much can you coach up a backup quarterback in the National Football League? Like, doesn't Brady take 80 to 90% of the reps in practice?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Is that a good thing in today's NFL? I don't think it is. I think building the model today, Ryan. Okay, now you don't do this when you have Tom Brady, and you don't really do it when you got a quarterback like the kid with Mahomes in Kansas City, a kid who's definitely gonna be one of the greatest of all time without question. But I think the business model now is, with all the injuries and all the inconsistent play, let me get two quarterbacks that are about just as good as one another, right? I mean, that used to be a death sentence for coaches. It used to be a death sentence for team chemistry. But now I think it's more practical. I mean, how many quarterbacks down for the season so far, or have been benched?
Yeah, I think it's really tough to have two starting quarterbacks or two guys that are ready to start. Like you said, for team chemistry,
Yeah.
how do you split up the reps equally? How do you make a decision week in and week out on who's going to play?
Sure.
It can change from week to week or series to series. I think you got your guy and you go with him, and I think he gets the most of the reps. And it's the other guy's job to put.
But how many games can he stay healthy?
I mean,
In preseason games?
What did Brett Favre play? 260 something games.
Sure, that's an aberration, I think. But I hear you. I hear you barking. And Tom Brady never wants to come out of the game.
No.
And that's another problem too. You got Garoppolo at 7-0. You got Brissett at 5-2. The incubator of success. You said a very interesting point, because a point that we haven't talked about in our production meeting. You said the evaluation of talent. So these guys the Patriots draft people are bringing in the right people, right?
Absolutely.
With Jacoby Brissett and Tony Garoppolo. Together they are a combined 12-2. Okay, just amazing numbers. If you look at what happens in Indianapolis with the Colts, okay, everybody thinks the season's done.
Yep.
If you would have told an Indy fan that they'd be 5-2 after week 8 with big time victories and on the upswing without Andrew Luck, they would have said, boy, get that bullshit out of my face. Okay? But look where they are right now. Look how locked are they in. They are 5-2, better than they would have been with Luck, I venture to say. And I'm a big fan of Luck. But this team has responded in a way where they shook the wagons. They're ready to rock and roll. They're 5-2. They're backing up their young quarterback from Florida, as they should. And teams are playing for him. And then when you look at Garoppolo on the West Coast, last year injured, that was a knock on him. This year he may very well be leading football's worst balanced team. That's right. The least balanced team in the National Football League. Looks like Jimmy Garoppolo is leading them out of the woods and returning them to past glory. What do you think, Ryan?
I think Jimmy Garoppolo's done a great job this year. I think his only real problem is the interceptions. But like you said, they are an unbalanced team. They've been adding pieces. They just added Emmanuel Sanders, and I think they're trying to put more talent around him and put him in a position to succeed, which he's doing.
Yeah, I mean, the defense is playing well. I mean, he's not put up the gaudy numbers that most people thought. But my problem with Garoppolo was this: doesn't he take up more than 20% of the cap space on that football team?
I don't know that number, Mike.
Yeah.
I know he has a big salary, but I think every starting quarterback in the NFL has a really big salary. I don't think there's one starting quarterback besides guys who have come in for for injuries that don't make a huge salary.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see like when the bubble is going to burst with Garoppolo. But they are 7-0. They're 5-2, and it just gives more leverage and more credence to the Patriots doing it better than everybody else does. Because what is the one thing Tom Brady, Jacoby Brissett, and Jimmy Garoppolo have? They're a combined, what'd you say? A combined 19. Nope. 15. They're a combined 20-2. Those three quarterbacks that were in the system for a while together are combined 22. Absolutely amazing. This Patriots culture, this Patriots train of success, who is most responsible for it? Is the owner for hiring the right people? Is it the coach for drafting and general managing and put people in a position? Or is it the star quarterback? Who is most responsible for this winning culture that we hear so much about?
So most important, I wouldn't say it's necessarily the quarterback. I would say it's the players because I think it takes everybody to win. And truthfully, it's.
But aren't you better when the quarterback's your true leader?
Of course.
You're a quarterback.
Of course you are.
All right. So what do you think?
I think it's the players. It really is the players. Everybody says system. Doesn't matter what your system is if you don't have the right players.
Sure. Okay, there you go. It is the X's. It's not the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmys and the Joes. And the reason why Brissett and Garoppolo are doing so well isn't so much to do with the Patriots incubator and the Patriot way, as a lot of people like to say, but with the talent that both of these two young men brought to the table and the talent that was seen in them by a Patriots scout or coach. We'll be back with 5 and 6 right after this.